Hello, my gorgeous Aries. Welcome back to Fifi and Gigi's tarot readings. I hope you're all feeling absolutely amazing. Now, Aries, let's get straight into it. I don't want to lose any time at all. I want to jump in head first. I want to cover two very important questions here in terms of romance. Aries, number one, who is thinking about you? And number two, what do they want? Do they want anything from you at all? So of course, this can be a co-worker. It could be a friend that has romantic feelings. It could be someone that you're dealing with now. It could be someone, maybe, that'd be really nice. Someone new that comes into your life. It could be someone from your past. I find out usually pretty early in the reading who this person is. So let's get straight into it, Aries. Who is thinking about you and why? What do they want? Now, the optional extended reading is going to be rather juicy for all the right reasons, because for those that have been watching my extendeds for a while, you know that I focus a lot on action. So it's all very well and good when we find out who's thinking about you and what do they want. Over at the optional extended reading, I want to focus, of course, on this person's universe in their current story, their thoughts, what's happening in their heart space, what's happening behind the scenes, moving forward, what do they want? But I need to see some action cards. So if we do see quite a lot of action cards over at the extended reading, I want to see what's the agenda behind it, what's the reasoning behind these actions. So basically over at the extended reading then, Aries, we're going to put a spotlight on your person, right? We're going to have a little peek over the fence for all the right reasons. And we really kind of just are going to focus on your person, more info about your person and anything else that you should be aware of when it comes to them, because they're definitely thinking about you. So, but we're going to see who this person is. So if you are interested in the optional extended reading, as I said, I'll be using two completely different decks. They're behind me ready to use. If you are interested to know more about your person's universe when it comes to you, the link is in the description box below, Aries. Be the very first link underneath all of the yellow stars. Also this Saturday, 12 p.m, I'll have the personal pleasure of reading for you again. I'll be doing your bonus weekend mini love tarot reading. So here we go. Last one. Here we go. All right, let's see, bottom of the deck. What do we have? Oh, someone is seeing long term with you. This is what I really love. It's my second favorite 10, ruled by Virgo. Of course, this person can be any gender, age, or star sign, right? But this is definitely someone that sees long-term commitment. They're seeing abundance with you, but not like as in monetary. It could be, but it's more like emotional abundance, right? It's like, I've got my act together. I'm in a beautiful relationship here. So they're seeing commitment, engagement, marriage, home, family, children. They're seeing you as someone they would love to settle down with, someone that they absolutely would think like this, without a question of doubt, without even thinking about it for too long. They know that this is definitely, Aries is someone that I can see myself just growing older with. And how beautiful is that? And it gets even better. This 10 of Pentacles has no choice but to roll over to the Ace of Pentacles, which is the mother of all beginnings here. So yeah, someone's holding you in high regard. I actually quite like this. Okay, let's split the deck. It's you, of course. Like I said, someone's thinking about you. They want to spend the rest of their life with you, because look at this. Lo and behold, I split the deck. Out of all the cards to get in the beating heart of this deck, we've got you. The Emperor is Aries energy. Whether you are a divine masculine or a divine feminine, you are just a natural leader here. The Emperor is the king of all kings. You could be dealing with the divine masculine. You could be the divine masculine here. But this is definitely someone that knows that, okay, Aries is definitely someone that I cannot F around with. Aries has their life in order. They've got strong boundaries, but you are loyal as F here. And I love that. But there's this thing with this element there. They hold you in such high regard that it's almost like they know they need to approach you with love, with respect, with friendship, with honesty. They respect your boundaries here. I actually quite like this. So they know what they're getting themselves into, right? I mean, for some of you, it definitely could be someone that you work with, but I'm not really getting that for a lot of you. Let's get straight into it. What do we have? Ooh. Okay, what's going on? 7 of Swords, Aquarius energy. Let's pull the cards down first. Let's get the story first. Lesson learned. What's going on? Something happened here. Page of Pentacles. That's the student card. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. This is someone that wants to see you in person. If we are at a distance, though, I think Kevin's the good part of technology, of course, is that we can FaceTime or Zoom each other here. I feel like this person is tired of keeping their feelings to themselves. They've probably been in denial here as well for far too long. Definitely could be someone that you work with, but they're also recognizing to have this with you. I call this the dream life manifested. It's going to take a lot of work, especially on their behalf. Why? Something's happened here. So 8 of Pentacles, Virgo energy. Oh, but we've got the Star, a major card of healing. It's also the Destiny card for you and this person, ruled by Aquarius. Ooh, okay. And we end with the Hermit. Aries needs time to think about this. Why? What happened? What is the goss? Please tell me, because the Hermit is more Virgo energy. That is the wise sage. It's like, I need time first. Just give me time to think about this. Something happened here. This definitely could be a co-worker that has very intense feelings for you. It could be a friend that has feelings for you. For some of you though, this definitely can be someone that you were already romantically involved in the past, but there was something here that turned you off. Now, this is the thing. I didn't want to say it, but I'm going to say it right now. The Emperor can sometimes really intimidate people. So Aries, you don't do it on purpose. But because you're a natural born leader, you can intimidate people. You can scare people off because they're talking to someone and they're like, Aries really has their life together. They probably think less of me, which is not true, right? But that's from their perspective. And I have a feeling here, this person either doesn't like confrontation, they're afraid of confronting you, because something could have happened here in the past. I think you called this person out, or you stood your ground. That's what I love about you. That's why I say power to you, never ever change for anyone. But see, there definitely could have been some dishonesty very early on in this relationship. It is a card, after all, of lying, cheating, stealing, being perhaps jealous of your success. It could be them or people around them trying to copy you as well, being strategic, thinking they can get away with it. But I do feel the biggest thing here is that your person has been in massive denial over their feelings over you, lying to themselves, which in turn they cheat themselves, right? By saying, I don't feel anything for Aries, I don't want Aries. Well, the cards are speaking a very different language, right? So I know when someone is lying to themselves, right? So lesson learned, Page of Pentacles is the Student card. So yes, many of you probably met either through work, through finances, through maybe your studies, meetups, hobbies, or hobbies turned into a career. That won't be for everyone, of course, but they want to actually say something to you in person. They need to look at you in the eyes. That's a face-to-face meeting. Now they want to work on this. They really do. But it's going to take a lot of work. They're going to have to pretty much pour their love, their heart, their emotions, their time, their energy all back into this relationship to heal it. I feel like not all is lost though, because the Star is a massive card of wish fulfillment. They're recognizing you're the one, and they're hoping, crossing their fingers, that you recognize them eventually as the one. But it's about hope, faith, renewal, washing away all the past pain, any misunderstandings, assumptions, lies. You need time though, don't you? I see that you're gently casting light back onto this, we can even call it a situationship maybe for some of you, but you are reapproaching this person from a place of wisdom and experience now. You're not just jumping and, jumping fences and making backflips over this person till you break your back. No. You're doing things different now. I just feel like you need time to kind of recalibrate and wrap your head and your heart around this. It's like, do I really want to heal this? If I do with this person, how are we going to do things different? I don't know why I'm getting childish here. Your person may have acted very childish and they just never really kind of went out with the boss. And that's who you are. Someone that's very mature. You've got your life in order here. You know what you want. In fact, you've always known what you wanted even as a child. You say what you mean, say what you mean what you say. They've never met anyone like you. And I feel like the only thing they've gone out and they've seen is that there's just people that are very inadequate. They don't know what they want. Now they're realizing, I had it good with Aries. Why did I blow that up? Okay. They just never expected to meet ever and connect with someone like you. We're just going to do 2 more. I promise it's not all shuffling. I am seeing the initial J, T, possibly R and S. I'm also seeing the initial F, but they're highlighting S for me. That won't be for everyone, of course. Possibly K. I am seeing the number 8 though. It's a very abundant number. 8s are beautiful in love readings. We pull it to the side. It's a number of eternity, never-ending cycles. 3, 2, last one. I'm hearing someone saying, come back, come back. Wow, I think they're saying that to you, come back. Ooh, this is interesting. There's a bit of heavy energy here, but it starts to get a bit lighter here. Yeah, the 4 of Swords, look at that. So that is Libra energy. This is what happens directly after the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak, sorrow, betrayal of the heart. Now we're in this phase now, you and this person, of rest, recovery, recuperation. This is kind of like when there's a very bad tornado and we see the after effects of it, right? I do see that you're thinking very heavy about what to do. Should I reply to this person? Should I accept their invitation here? Bear in mind, this is a card of overthinking, so it may lead to a bit of that mental burnout, mental exhaustion. I would say here, lead with experience. I feel like some of you just already know whether you want to meet up with this person. Try not to, I mean, easy for me to sit here and say, try not to overthink it. I feel like you already know. Let's see, where are we going towards? Because I feel like you're going to kind of sit there and meditate on, well, how much do I want to talk to them? Do I want to reciprocate, yes or no? You may go back and forth to the point where we don't answer and they think you're ignoring them. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles. Taurus energy, a card of fairness, of generosity, of equality, of equal give and take, possibly gift giving as well. So if you do celebrate the holidays, or they may even use your birthday next year as an excuse to send you something elaborate, something that I'm hearing like a token of the heart, something to pull on the heartstrings here. I feel like this person realizes that they were not honest, they were not fair with you, they were inflexible with you. You know, it's almost like you bent backwards to the point that your back almost broke, and they never even bothered to meet you in the middle. There is a sense of very big immaturity on their part, but now they're growing up and they're catching up very fast here. 7 of Swords here, please. 7 of Swords. Look at that. What are the chances of that? 7 of Swords has been clarified by the 7 of Swords. So no wonder it's going to take a lot of work here, massive amount of time and investment to earn your heart, to earn their keep by your side, to actually hold your hand here. So I think it's fair to say, Aries, a lot of you probably don't trust this person. You've lost faith in them. You've lost faith in this connection. And if you want that 10 of Pentacles, I think it's almost like, well, it can be with this person. Doesn't have to be. Love shouldn't have to be this difficult. I just feel like it was a massive lesson on their part to be honest, to be truthful. If there's an issue, don't go to someone else. Go straight to Aries. So they've had to learn the hard way here. But they've been in denial for a very long time, to the point where it's kind of eating away at them. Let's talk about that page of Pentacles. Okay, I accidentally took out the next card. 6 of Swords. Look at that. They want to move away from the 5 of Swords. Right? This is Aquarius energy. 5 of Swords is also Aquarius energy. They want to move away from any conflict, any disagreements, any catty energy, or any jealousy here, thanks to them. But the 6 of Swords moves into the lake of tranquility, into calmer waters. It's about hope, relief, faith here. So it's pretty evident this person really wants to heal this connection here with you. But to do that, they need to take action. So they're thinking very deep. Swords are mental cards. So they're thinking, they're ruminating over and over and over again. I want to heal this, but I screwed up royally. I was immature. I took Aries for granted. Let's talk about that work card. It's the Knight of Wands. Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy right here. They realize one thing that you will not accept. If this is going to be a relationship that's touch and go, on again, off again, hot and cold, we love each other, we hate each other. No. What I love about this Knight of Wands, it's the second fastest moving knight in the entire deck, right? The fastest one is the Knight of Swords. That's the second fastest one. That is a call to action knight. It's the wandering knight. So even if this person is near or far away, I'm already seeing one card that's telling me they will take action. I like that. They will take action. They will put their best foot forward here to tell you, I'm going to work on this. I will work on this, but actions speak louder than words, because the 8 of Pentacles is like, let's talk, more action, right? Let's get busy and let's create this relationship to a point where it's reaching the star, a very healthy relationship. What I like that the Knight of Wands is not always the player. That's actually unfair to say that. I'd have to see like a lot of threes or just really, really bad cards, right? Even the devil next to it. But what I like is that the Knight of Wands is often depicted as Mr. or Mrs. Right. The knight in shining armor that wants to come and save the day. They just need to prove themselves, because it's kind of like the flip side of the Knight of Wands is they can be impulsive, then they look unreliable, even though they're probably very good looking and all this, but looks only get them so far. So I am seeing that, yes, they're thinking, it's like, I need to take action here. Let's talk about the star, please. Oh yeah, the High Priestess. Wow, look at that. She or he who knows, ruled by Pisces. That is your spirit team. And this person's spirit team here guiding, working behind the scenes, perhaps to heal this. Your person secretly they really want to heal this. They haven't told a single soul. I don't feel like they will. I don't know why I'm seeing that there's a divine masculine around this person. I don't know if it's a friend or a brother, an uncle. I don't know why. But I feel like they're very close to them, but they're not even telling them that they're secretly seeing you as the one, that they secretly want to heal this. Now, this is a very big card of inactivity, right? But that's more for you. Your person, I'm seeing, they're looking to the future. I mean, they're half human, half shark here, so they know what they want, eyes on you. But for you, I kind of feel here that it's almost like stop, listen, and observe, and then absorb. That's what the Hermit does, because you're being portrayed here as the most relaxed, the most chilled, the most humble, the most grounded and experienced person in the entire deck. So there definitely will be some secrets, important information. I do feel there's going to be perhaps even emotional confessions coming your way. It's almost like they showed me the Ace of Cups. I feel like they just want to pour their heart out to you, but then they realize it's up to Aries. Is Aries going to forgive me? Do they want to work on this? I can only do my best. I can only try. So, oof. All right. So this is someone you had a falling out with. Either a romantic relationship, definitely couldn't have been a friend that had feelings for you, someone that you worked with, something that you had a lot of in common with here. The worst thing they probably, if they tried to change you as well, that's probably the worst thing as well to do to an Aries. But there's some confessions coming your way. Let's talk about you moving forward. Moving forward is you, the Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. Even if you are a divine masculine or divine feminine watching this, it doesn't matter. I see that you're going to take action and meet them in the middle as well. Even though you're probably hurt or you don't really trust them or you're even a little bit turned off right now, it's definitely not the same as before. You still have that fire in your belly. Even if it's small, it's still there. So I see already some inklings that they're going to get close. I see that you're going to meet them in the middle. But this is the thing. They're going to have to work their butt off here to earn their keep, for them to hold your hand, to get to your heart again. So this is actually a really nice reading, because the central focus here is healing. It's seeking your forgiveness. It's let's talk more action. Let me show you that you can trust me once more. And the fact that they may confess that they pretty much would like to spend the rest of their life with you. That's all good, but they're going to show it through action here. So let's look at your optional extended reading. Like I said, I'll be using 2 different decks. I'm going to put a spotlight on your person, and I want to see more into your person's universe. Like I said, their current story, their true thoughts, what's in their heart right now when it comes to you, what's happening behind the scenes, what are they planning, and moving forward, what do they want, or perhaps what are they afraid, such as your rejection, right? But if I see some action cards, that is good. I want to see the more reasoning, the agenda behind it. But so far, they are thinking about you long and hard about all the errors of their ways. They understand that if you don't trust them, they had it coming. They absolutely understand that. But they would love to have another chance with you. So let's check out the optional extended reading. The link is in the description box below. I'm going to jump straight in, and I want to see what's happening with your person right now. So I'll see you on the other side, Aries. Bye.